Hello, I'm your Kingdom Spiritual Transformational and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor Latricia Booker. And I'm popping in on you to tell you that your enemies know that it's over. Your enemies know that it's over. And I'm going to lead this message with Proverbs 3, verses 1 through 10. And it says, "My son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart. For they will prolong your life many years and bring you peace and prosperity. Let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight. Do not be wise in your own fear. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruits of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine." Kingdom people, your enemies know that it's over. Listen, your enemies know that you're not moved by circumstances. They have come to learn that. They know that you are not moved by them. They have come to learn that. They know that you are pretty much submitted and committed to God, to his plan for your life, to his purpose for your life. Kingdom people, you stand under pressure. When the pressure is on, you stand. You keep going. You don't crumble under pressure because you know that there is somewhere God is leading you to. You trust God. You walk with him. You believe in him. Again, you're not moved by circumstances. That don't mean you don't go through, but that don't stop you. And so, kingdom people, because of this, your enemies know that it's over. Listen, you're not backing down. And that's one thing that they have learned. You are not backing down. See, you come from Egypt. You come from a previous place that you knew that it once was. And in many cases with the people that you were once there with. In some of your cases, it's family. And they realize that you're not coming back. You're not backing down from what this thing that God is moving you into. You're not backing down or backing away from what God is moving you into. And because of that your enemies know that it's over. Again, you've been in Egypt. You don't want to go back. These people want you to come back and want you to continue to be a part of whatever it was, which also keeps you in Egypt and keeps you from moving into the promises which they never wanted you to get to, kingdom people, which is why they wanted you to come back to Egypt. They don't want you to receive the promises. But the thing is this, kingdom people, you want those promises. You don't want Egypt no more. You being in Egypt, you know what that's like. God got something better for you. He's put something better in front of you. Many of you are already in better places and better positions since you left Egypt, since you left your past behind. And even if you got to work through some things and, it's still things that you deal with, it's still better than where you came from. And you know it's leading you to where you're going, which is the promise, the land flowing with milk and honey, God's purpose for your life, which is what you want. You don't want Egypt. And your enemies know that. They realize that you are focused. And again, you're not going back. You focus on what's in front of you. And because of that, your enemies know that it's over. And I'm just hearing right now, they know it's over for them. As far as where you're concerned, whatever they were attempting to do, whatever they were trying to do, whatever they were hoping for, whatever, and some of them might still be hoping for some things or maybe even trying some things. Unfortunately, pray for them, kingdom people, because that's not good for them. Because you're going to get to where you're going. It's over, and your enemies know it's over. And many times, even though your enemies know it's over, they still hope the worst for you. They still want the worst for you. They still praying for the worst for you. Again, they don't want to see you walk into that promise. And some of you all may ask why. Many of you know why. Because they not walking into their promise. They chose a side. And they chose Egypt. They chose what the devil had for them. And, some people say the devil bless people. But I say, no, the devil curse people. He may present it as a blessing, but it's a curse. The devil can't bless nobody. That's not a blessing. Again, he camouflages as a blessing. But the devil can't bless. He can only curse. So anything that you receive from him is cursed. Even if it appears as a blessing. Even if it appears good, it's cursed. And it can only bring you curses. Kingdom people, your enemies know it's over. Because they know you ain't receiving that curse. You ain't with the curses. You walked away from the curses. You walked around the curses. You shot towards the blessings of God. And just as Proverbs 3:1-10 says, it says, my son, do not forget my teaching, but keep my commands in your heart. Kingdom people, that's what you're doing. You keeping God's commands in your heart, and they see that. And they tried many things already to keep you from keeping those commands in your heart. And they realize ain't nothing moving you, ain't nothing shaking you. So kingdom people, that's why your enemies know that it's over for them. For they will prolong your life many years when you keep his commands. Your life will be prolonged for many years and bring you peace and prosperity. So kingdom people, you're not forgetting the teachings of God. You're not forgetting the teachings of Christ. They are prolonging your life for many years and bringing you peace and prosperities. Your enemies recognize that. They know when you keep the laws, commands, and statutes of God, and when you walk up right before him and walk in his ways, it's going to bring you peace and prosperity. They know that. So they know it's over for them where you're concerned. And then it goes on to say, let love and faithfulness never leave you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on the tablet of your heart. Kingdom people, you walk in love. You don't be tripping on these people when they be hateful and you aware that they do hateful things and not so nice things towards you. You don't become hateful towards them. You may remove yourself from them, have nothing to do with them, but you're not hateful. And it says, let love and faithfulness never leave you. You walk in love and you faithful. You faithful to God. You faithful to your call. You faithful to your purpose. It says, bind them around your neck and write them on the tablet of your heart. Listen, then you will win favor and a good name in the sight of God and man. So kingdom people, you walking in love. You faithful. You faithful to God, to what he called you to do, to what you faithful to the right stuff. And you bind it around your neck. You wrote them on a tablet of your heart. And because of that, you are winning favor with God and man. And so here's the thing I want to say to that. Even where it concerns winning favor with man, it's not you doing anything to win favor with man. It's you walking up right before God and God giving you favor with man where it's appropriate. And I just want to mention that because it's been this thing going on. Because I know for me personally, just having different experiences in different situations and what I've learned, well, I've been new it, but been learning and realizing in these different situations is that people kind of notice I don't kiss up to people. I'm cool, I'm cordial, I'm respectful, but I'm nobody's kiss up. Because I personally am not trying to win anybody's favor. However, God, as he sees fit, as I'm faithful to him, to his call and his purpose for my life, as I follow his instructions, he tends to give me favor with man. Of course, with him, but having favor with God is having favor with man because God gives you favor with men, with the men as he sees fit. Going on. This is my favorite part of this, I want to say. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Kingdom people, you trust in the Lord with all your heart, and you ain't leaning to your own understanding. Listen, I was thinking about it earlier, how, you know how some people gotta say, do this, do that, do this. And they be like, that don't make sense. Well, I get it may not make sense. It makes sense to God, and it ain't supposed to make sense to you. Kingdom people, many of you, some of you all still are challenged with that, trying to make it make sense, and that's okay. You will get there. But kingdom people, many of you, if God say do it, you do it. It don't have to make sense. God said it. That's all that matters. It ain't for you to sit and try to make sense of it. What many times what God tell you to do don't make sense. Sometimes after the fact, you be like, oh. But the thing is this. You trust in the Lord with all your heart. You ain't leaning on your own understanding. And I'm here. And for many of you, you're learning to do just that. Let me make that perfectly clear. In all your ways, you submitting to him, and he is making your path straight. So what does this mean, kingdom people? As you trusting in him, you honoring him, you acknowledging his ways and doing what he telling you to do, not leaning on your own understanding, but leaning on his instructions, his guidance, and what he telling you to do. He making your path straight. Let me tell you who also know that, and who also paying attention to that, who peeps that, should I say. Your enemies. Your enemies know, as long as you keep trusting God like this, following his lead like this, he's making your path straight. They know this. And so because of that, they know it's over for them. Your enemies know it's over for them. When you're concerned, going on, kingdom people, do not be wise in your own eyes. There you go again. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. See, you fear God. Again, you don't lean to your own understanding. You lean to what God show you, what he say, what he tell you to do. That's wise, really. That's true wisdom. The fear of the Lord is true wisdom. Wisdom begins with the fear of the Lord. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord, and you shun evil. You shun evil. Again, you listen to him. Whatever he show you, and he make you aware of certain things. It was on me earlier again today, how people be wanting to gaslight you, so to speak, deceive you. You be aware of certain things, and they'll try to make you, they don't want you to know that you know what you know. So, at one point in time, I had to learn this. I would like point out certain things to people, or say some things to people that I seen and I knew. And of course, they would be like, no, 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 no. See, the thing is, when God show you a thing, or in this case, when God would show me a thing, I believed it. So when they would no, 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 or try to tell me something else, or gaslight me, listen, I knew what it was because God showed me. And that was just that on that. So what happened? I shunned evil. Evil showed itself. Anytime somebody trying to tell you it ain't what it is and it is what it ain't, that's evil. You have to shun evil. Kingdom people, you shun evil. And or you're learning to. And then it says this will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. So what that means, when you walk in the ways of God, when you doing what he telling you to do, when you not wise in your own eyes, but you fear God, you do what God tell you to do, you let him show you things, and then you shun evil, this will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Kingdom people, that's what you do. That's what you're doing. And kingdom people, again, many of your enemies are starting to realize that. Many of them know. They already realized it. But some of them are starting to realize this. This lady, this man, keep going. They keep walking up right before God. They keep doing what God tells them to do. They keep trusting them, believing them, all that, shunning evil. And part of the way they know that you shunning evil is because you shunning them and continuing with God. They're starting to understand what it's going to bring to you. And then it says, going on, honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of your crops. You honor him. You do that. And listen, you're going to honor him with your wealth if you're not already doing it, and with the first fruits of your crops. Listen, I just got to bring this up too. I got to mention this part, or maybe it wasn't time for me to. God trusts you. Listen, I'm just hearing you trust God, and God trusts you. See, God done tested many of you. He done tried many of you. You done been in some situations and circumstances, and you still honor him. You still honor him with what you had, with your first fruits, or whatever you had, whatever he told you to sow, whatever he told you to do, whether it be financially or otherwise. And, because of that, it says here, honor the Lord with your wealth. He knows you're going to honor him with your wealth when he brings you into your wealth. And for some of you, you already have entered into some of your wealth. But for many of you, when you get there, you're going to honor him because you've been honoring him. You've been shunning evil. And you've been walking up right before him, following his instructions, doing what he's telling you to do. And I'm just here getting more into his word for some of you. And for those of you who you haven't, you might want to get there. It'll bless you. It'll change your whole life. But here's the thing. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with your first fruits and all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will brim over with new wine. Kingdom people, understand. Your enemies know that it's over. They know as you continue to do this thing and keep walking upright before God, and you ain't moved by circumstances, situations, what they did, what they said, what they tried to do, all the witchcraft, all the spells, all that, and you still walking upright, you still moving in the things of God. God is still elevating you. They know, first of all, that you protected. They recognize that. They realize ain't nothing that they can do with you and about you, even if they still try. Listen, God eventually will slay them if they ain't already being slayed. But some of them being slayed and got to get slayed some more till there ain't no more in them, unfortunately. But kingdom people, your enemies know that it's over for you. Over for them where you concerned. They know it's over for you as far as what they trying to do with you. They know it's over, but it's over for them. They know that you receiving the blessings of God. Listen. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing. Listen. They know your barns is being filled to overflowing. They know you honor God. They know you're going to honor him with your wealth and whatever he does. Because again, you been doing it. Now, do some people change and switch up once they get there? Yeah, but guess what, kingdom people? Not you. Not you. Because you ain't doing it for that. You doing it for him. You doing it to honor him. Kingdom people, your enemies know that it's over. For them, where you concerned. And that is all I have to say about that. So if you like this video and or if it resonates with you, please just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Then click on that subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Thank you. Make sure you go ahead and ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell so that you can receive a notification every time I upload a new video. Kingdom people, if there's any information you need to know about me, you can find all that right down below in the description box along with other helpful resources. Kingdom people, thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you for all your likes, subscribe, shares, all your comments and feedback, for all your financial contributions to my channel, and for all the seeds that you sow into me and my ministry. And kingdom people, I just want to give a special thank you to Minister Curtis Cole. Minister Curtis Cole. Thank you so much for your continual support to me, my ministry, and to the channel. You are very much appreciated. Thank you. And so, kingdom people, I love you all so very much. I really don't want to leave you, but I really do have to go right now. But I will be back to hold my kingdom people down. Now, kingdom people, above all else, let the Holy Spirit lead you in all things at all times. Kingdom people, we are unmovable, we are untouchable, we are unstoppable, and we are unbreakable. Kingdom people, keep growing, keep going, and go and be great. That is our time. This Jesus girl is out. Shalom and peace.